Now, your Chris 6 weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Dale Nelson.
Well, I guess if it's a feast, there's got to be food involved, right? All right, let's take a look at our almanac. 84 on the low, which is not very low at all, and 9 above normal, 97 on our afternoon high. Our rainfall deficit is growing, but it wouldn't be Labor Day weekend if we didn't have some rain. It's historically the wettest weekend of the year, and we'll put some hurt on that deficit right there by the time we get to early next week. Excessive heat warning continues till 8 o'clock tonight out here to the west. Everybody else under a heat advisory, we're including that in Corpus Christi. That means deplorable conditions outside. Slow down and take it easy. We kind of covered all that yesterday, but it still feels like 118 in Beeville. That number today was 124. At 109 here now. It was as high as 117 in Corpus Christi with 116 currently in Kingsville. The numbers, well, these are minimum numbers tomorrow afternoon, mid-afternoon, approaching 110 area-wide. We'll go above that before we back off, and then closer to 110 to 115 again on Thursday. Then things start to get a little bit better after that. 93 right now in Corpus Christi. It's a 6 o'clock hour. It'll be 84 at midnight. Notice the winds coming down. We'll see a few clouds out there, but not enough to obscure the corn full moon, which will happen shortly after midnight. Be beautiful. And then down into the low 80s as opposed to 84 in the mid 80s that we had this morning because of a little less wind by the time we get to daybreak, but not much. Still going to be breezy and a very warm start. 82 at 7, 93 at noon, and 95 windy and baking hot at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Similar to today, but starting to notice a little backing off of these temperatures at 96 here, 90 in Port Aransas, and only 102 at Alice tomorrow, 101 in Freer. With the winds, you can see the winds breaking down a little bit here overnight, but still breezy along the coast in the morning and elsewhere. So less wind, but still breezy and still windy tomorrow afternoon with sustained winds in many areas at 20 miles an hour with gusts up around 35 like we had today. There will be less wind, though, by the time we get to Thursday morning, and again on Thursday afternoon. Less wind will start to introduce a more unstable atmosphere and a little bit of rain here by Friday. Speaking of winds, we have two brand new storms to talk about. Tropical storm Omar formed off the coast of the Carolinas. That's going to stay in the Atlantic. We now have 15 named storms with Nana forming down in the Caribbean this afternoon south of the Cayman Islands. But that system, I believe, will stay in the Caribbean and move into parts of South America, as you can see here, Central America, I should say, near Belize, and then on into central portions of South America there. The low pressure system will eventually kick out to the north and east. High pressure will back off to the west. That's going to send one frontal system into the region here and stall because of the influence of that high. But eventually it's going to back out of the way, and we're going to get some air flowing in out of western Canada into South Texas. So here it is. First front comes in Saturday and stalls. That'll deliver isolated to scattered showers over the holiday weekend. The second front is the real deal. It'll be the first of the season. It'll be way early, but it's coming, and it's coming here next Tuesday night, early Wednesday. It's going to drop all this rain in Dallas. We'll see some of that here. Don't forget about the full moon tonight. It's actually full at 12:22 a.m. on September 2nd. And our 7-day forecast, 96 to 95 the next 3 days. We lose the wind after tomorrow. Isolated showers Friday, scattered Saturday, isolated Sunday. Labor Day looks good. Hot on Tuesday and a cold front Tuesday night. We're talking about upper 60s behind the front. Katya.
Come on, cold front. Loving that. All right.